Erin Kreitz Shirey, personal trainer, empowerment coach. And yes, Hawaii is on my mind. Hawaii is always on my mind. Who here loves Hawaii? Raise your hand if you do. Some people are like Hawaii or Mexico. I am a Hawaii girl through and through. I got 3 owners on right now that my sister gave me for my 3 daughters, and I wear it with such joy and love right here close to my heart, especially as it gets to be time close to Hawaii. So this is summertime. It's a lot of people go to Hawaii in summer and in the fall. It's not over Thanksgiving, but pretty much summer and Christmas and spring break. Anyhow, if I had my way, you've been there for 12 days. Steve, seriously, you hop out for summer and you are all Hawaii bound. What island are you on, actually? I'd love to know. So for myself growing up, I always thought that I wanted to have a place in Hawaii. It's my big goal, is to own my own place in Hawaii. And part of us moving to Boise is actually our goal. This is our goal in progress. Is that in 1 year from now, we're going to buy a house up there, and then in 2 years that we can buy a place in Hawaii. And the place in Hawaii we can rent out. And that we can rent it out, but also be part for some Inspirator retreats that we can host there. In addition to, it'll be our place. And it's been a dream of mine forever, and it's like, go big, right? Go big, go big. But here's the thing that I've realized the last few years, is that if you think that you can't do something versus thinking that you can, it's never going to happen. If you say to yourself, let's say when it comes to fitness, right? I can't do a pull-up. I do pull-ups wrong. I'm just a girl. I can't do a pull-up. I hate it when I hear those things. It really hurts my heart because of the fact that there's always a way. There is always a way to make that happen. You have to work hard at it. You have to practice every day and implement little steps of strength every day. But you can get yourself to do pull-ups, right? We know that. That's been proven over time. When I hear people say, I have no upper body strength, I just have lower body strength. Yes, you do. Give me a few months and we can focus on pull-ups and you will get pull-ups going. It's a matter of developing that strength. When it comes to strengths of saying yes to yourself, you have to practice that over time. And this is something that people don't think about. Many moms, honestly, have a tough time saying yes themselves, myself included. I was really hard. And I always say, no, it's fine. No, you do that. I'll do something later. Nope, it's fine. It's fine. But then I started saying yes. And saying yes equated huge shifts in my life. And not just life to where it was huge shifts of, yes, I need more sleep. Yes, I need to have a nanny a few times a week so I can work and not have to be up early in the morning, late at night. But yes to saying yes to big clients. And those big clients in turn empowered me to say yes to this is what I would like to have happen, such as Men's Health, ESPN, Disney. When saying yes to those clients, it empowered me up to, yes, this will work out. Prior to that, I would say, nope, it's okay, I'll make it work later, because it's hard for me to leave the kids because of their medical challenges from before, and just the natural mom mindset. But once I started saying yes, things really shifted because everything works out. So living Aloha, how does that happen, right? So I had a friend yesterday say, oh my gosh, you're going to Hawaii again. What's going on there? I was like, we're just saying yes. Like, we're saying yes. This is a goal that we have and it's a dream that we have. And we're saying yes, yeah, it's scary, but you know what? We know it's all going to work out because it's our dream and we're going to make it work out step by step along the way. So this year alone, I will have gone to Hawaii 3 times. Next year, we already have a week set out for spring break because what we want to do. It's our dream. It's our dream life right now. Now, how does this apply to you guys and why am I even sharing this? Well, one, of course, is the epic Inspirator retreat that's going to be in Hawaii in November. Now, it sounds crazy, but this is such a huge epic retreat. I was scared to say yes to this myself as well. For whatever reason, since it's not stateside, it made me a bit nervous because the fact that stateside retreats, I can drive all my equipment there, I can drive everything there, and this requires a lot more planning. And I also won't be flying from the Bay Area where I've been living, which is a little bit easier, direct flight. I'll be flying from Boise. It's a big change. But that challenge excites me. That challenge energizes me. That challenge lets me know that this is the right, amazing retreat to do. And it's already half full. So I know that so many other women are right on board as well. When I first put it out there, within the first 24 hours, I had 2 women sign up. I was beyond excited. And it's a hard thing to say yes. It's a hard thing to say yes to yourself. But once you start saying yes to little nuggets, once you start saying yes to those little nuggets of dreams, when you start saying yes to those little goals that you have, like I'm going to make a goal to go running 3 times a week by myself without a jogging stroller. Sounds silly, but for a mom, that's a big deal. I'm going to say yes to go to one networking event a month. For a business person, that's a big deal, to give yourself permission for that. I'm going to say yes to going out with my friends, to have that fun adult social time. Say you don't do it at all, once a month, twice a month. You always talk about doing it, right? But until somebody moves, hello, moving, then everybody comes out and wants to do everything, right before you move, which you would love to, but that's, of course, the craziest time. And it's really interesting because when you start saying yes to these little ones, you said yes and you're loving your time here. It'll be 23 days total. You've lost 7 pounds and still have a nightly cocktail. Seriously, you know what, Steve? That is Hawaii. You're exercising, you're active, you're outside, you're moving, you're surfing, you're running, but you're relaxed. Your cortisol levels go down because you're not stressed out. You'll probably lose even more weight before you go home. I bet you will. When we went to Hawaii last month, we were in the Big Island, and that was when I was like, I'm going to say yes to this retreat. We came home and it was only 5 days, that trip, 4 nights, but it was just the most wonderful trip ever. And I love traveling with my kids completely. I've never traveled with Jack to Hawaii without being pregnant or without kids. And so we had to do whatever we wanted without a time schedule. That was amazing. That was so wonderful. So I created this retreat because, in fact, it's a gift. It is a gift put together. It's not easy to put on, but it's a gift put together for all the women that come. It is a gift that is created to where it's fitness, all the things that you want to do every single day, and you don't have any stress of planning anything. It's all taken care of. There's breakfast and lunch. It's super healthy. There's taking showers, honestly, in this beautiful shower overlooking the ocean. And it's the Onu shower, and you're outside, an outside shower. That in itself right now sounds delightful. It is yoga in the morning and at night. It is being empowered by other like-minded women that want to goal up, that don't want to go through life at static, or keeping steady. They want to challenge themselves and get outside their comfort zone. It's running across volcanoes and these awesome volcano trails at nighttime that we're going to do, to where you see these once-in-a-lifetime occurrences of, the volcano coming up at nighttime after you've run through some trails, after having enjoyed a day at the beach, stand-up paddleboarding and seeing beautiful fish and turtles along the way. This retreat is one that is challenging my comfort zones because it's having me to think outside my box of making sure that everything is met. But with that, I know it's going to, because every retreat that people have been on, they've grown so much. I just got a text message from a woman that was on the retreat in Sun River, and it was a picture of her retreat guidebook, and she was traveling this summer. She goes, Erin, I bring it with me everywhere, and I go through it every month to check in on my goals that I put together, and every time I see something new. That's all the empowerment coaching. That in itself made me realize, you know what, this is the right time. This is the right time to live Aloha with this, because I can only imagine the up-leveling and excitement that's going to happen with making these huge fitness goals be life goals for when these women go home. And the empowerment goals be life goals for when they go home. So you guys that are on right now, do me a favor. Who here has been to Hawaii? Just give me a little hands up, a little heart or something like that if you've been to Hawaii. And if so, what is your favorite island? Because I would just love to know. So for us, when we go to Kauai with my family every other year. And now the Big Island's got a warm place in my heart. That's where this retreat's going to be. The terrain of it's so different. It's just magical, and quite honestly, I love that it's so different than Kauai. Oahu, Steve, where you are, is great. I love Oahu, the North Shore. I lived there this summer after my freshman year of college, and that's actually where I personally got into doing pull-ups, because I had this long summer. Oh, Maui. Yeah, Maui is great. I was to Maui after I did the Honolulu Marathon. I went to Maui with my dad, and then was there for another week by myself with a friend that lived there, and that's actually where I got my tattoo on my back. And it's a sea turtle. It's a Hawaiian and Tahitian Native American blended together sea turtle, because I've always been a turtle lover. That's just me. They've always been magical and a big part of my life. And so, but Maui, I like. Maui's a little bit too dry for me, but I love it. It's beautiful. And then Oahu's super fun. It's so different than all the other islands, but with the big city, it's fun. And heck, who can go wrong? Have a business meeting and go right out to the beach to go surf? Sounds perfect to me. So anyhow, for you guys, I challenge you this week to think about one way that I'm going to call it Live Aloha, which for me is living beautifully and presently right now. But think about how you can live more in your genius with challenging yourself to own up to a big goal. So as I've shared that Hawaii has been my epic retreat goal, and I had it out there a few years ago, and it took me 2 years to dive and jump into it. And it's been a beautiful goal watching it come to fruition, because the place that we're going to be staying at is something that I could have only dreamed of. And just the impact it's already having, it's pretty exciting. And so that in itself let me know that it was the right time to say yes for this goal. Before, it would have been too soon, but right now is a perfect time to say yes. So for you, what is one goal that you have, and how are you living Aloha with that? On that fun note, I'm going to go, because I've got to go pack the house a little bit more since we do leave for Hawaii on Saturday, and I honestly can't wait. We're counting down the days. Okay, have a lovely one, Steve. You enjoy Hawaii for me, and it's so wonderful to know that you're there for 23 days. That is how it should be. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.